Well done. Well done, you have made him cry. Victory! Yes! Yes, you have made a grown man cry. Flawless victory. Mia, are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane! Got him! Yeah! Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone! Nani? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay, just give back the necklace. I ate it. You just poisoned yourself. You just poisoned yourself. You're gonna die an excruciating death. I mean, look, the kind of poison that can kill you in such small amounts is, I mean, cyanide can kill you in such small amounts. I don't know what else will, but it would be something like cyanide for it to be like that poisonous, and you ate it. I mean, it might not kill you, but you just ingested trace amounts of cyanide or something. It's going to be excruciating for you. You what? You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah, you can. Oh, it's gonna be excruciating. You ate little bits of glass with cyanide? You know that would kill you. Like, don't eat broken glass. Eating broken glass can actually kill you, because like it's too hard to get the bits of glass back out. Don't eat broken glass ever. It can actually just kill you. Ugh. Ah! What the? What? What is he doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? He's in excruciating pain. That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison. How can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. I mean, is he? As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination. So it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison have lost its potency. There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. Is he just gonna fall over? But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything. And your defendant ate the evidence. That's why your case has failed. Because he ate your evidence. Ung. Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up... How is it cleared up? How is this cleared up? This is unbelievable. I would like to proceed with the trial. Mr. Wright. I'm sorry, Miss Fay. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Yeah, you did. You did, Phoenix. You let me down. You let everyone down. You let yourself down. And your mum. You let your mum down, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day I met Doug Swallow. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it's gonna be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab. Poison! The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. Oh wait, the bottle of the cold medicine is actually the antidote for the poison. That's really good. Wow, that's really clever. He actually gave him the antidote. The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Palm strike. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. Nani? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it. But, I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, the defendant is... Miss Fay, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. She's not innocent, dumbass. So Dalia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dalia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Fay, if you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back, therefore. Exactly who was Miss Dalia Hawthorne planning to kill? Phoenix. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dalia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright! Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact... you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Good. Good, kill him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace, that's all she cared about. And Phoenix ate it. But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dalia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No! It can't be! It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true! How's he still not poisoned though? Feeny! What a joke you are! Oh, I thought Doug gave him antidote to the poison. Feeny, what a joke you are! Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me! Miss Hawthorne, it appears that we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. I mean, you are a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be headed home now if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price. You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. Really? You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Fay. Or should I say, Miss Grey? Wait, what? Well, Miss Fay, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? Hold on, let me see it again. Can I provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? I mean, I'm just waiting for Phoenix to drop dead from the poison. Found clutch in victim's hand covered in Wright's fingerprints. Yeah, the Cold Killer X. The Cold Killer X has to have something to do with it. Why is he holding it? Why is he holding it? Why is the dead guy holding it? Found broken near the electrical port crime scene. Found on top of the umbrella. Ingested poison. Traces found in coffee cup. Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? No? No, I can't. No, I can't. Not with this. Not with any of this. If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Okay, fine. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof! Impossible, you can't possibly. Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there is already enough discussion. There has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Oh. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Well then, Miss Fay, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Cold Killer X? That's the only thing that it could possibly be. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. Nani? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. This guy. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. I am grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine. And why? Why was he holding the medicine? How did he get it? I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. This is not evidence. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dalia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live! She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, that's when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case Doug Swallow. I mean, that's a stretch, but sure. Somebody examine the bottle. Oh, come now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. But how do you know she's stinking? Do you smell her? When's the last time you smelled her? Right, Mr. Prosecutor? How do you know how she smells? Can you explain that? Can you testify to the court? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us! I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? The butterflies... the butterflies caught fire and died. Yeah. That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Yeah, and I'll kill you the next time. Well then, Mr. Judge. I'll see you later too, okay? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Was she involved in killing Mia? Was she the woman? What's her name? Back in the first game? Huh? Why, yes. I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Whew. It's finally all over. I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care, I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Would you like some cold medicine? Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? Nani? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said. There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right? Well, you see, yes. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Gag. No? Yeah! My hair's flying off my beautiful head, no! Wow. That's how he lost his hair? That's how he became bald? Mia did it to him? Mr. Payne, about Miss Dalia Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest. Oh man, he lost his hair because of Mia. That's brutal. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Fey. Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dalia Hawthorne seem to know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Miss Payne, this can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly! Yeah, you ate glass, dumbass. You're gonna die. Go to hospital. Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright not guilty, but possibly about to die because he ate glass. Don't eat glass. Don't eat glass, guys. You'll die. You do not eat glass shards. This court is adjourned. April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Stop talking about your hemorrhoids, bro. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them? You should see a doctor, Grossberg, about your hemorrhoids. That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright! Congratulations! How are those glass shards in your stomach feeling? Thanks. You know, I was thinking... Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. Phoenix, let me explain to you how abusive relationships work. Abusive relationships is when your partner lies to you so effectively that you don't believe the truth anymore. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Okay. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Something was fake. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. Try to grow up a little. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Okay. Eek, what kind of company does this guy keep? Well, I mean, he hangs out with Maya and Pearl later, so you know, Mia. You know. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, but there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Well, some of them. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Well, she's dead now, Phoenix. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. I mean, she's still here. Every now and then she takes over Pearl's body. Mia's still here, Phoenix. She's still haunting you. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Alright. Well, that's the tutorial for the 3rd game. See you in the next one.